In a surprising twist, Jon Jones is backing Israel Adesanya after Adesanya announced a break from fighting. Adesanya, aka The Last Stylebender, faced an unexpected defeat from Sean Strickland at UFC 293. Despite being the favorite, Strickland dominated the match, winning by unanimous decision. Now, with Adesanya taking a break, Jones' support adds an interesting touch to the aftermath of the fight. In a recent interview, Israel Adesanya revealed that he's taking a break from fighting after a busy schedule of 4 matches in 14 months. Despite the well-deserved rest, The Last Stylebender assured fans that his hiatus doesn't mean retirement. Jon Jones, who recently patched things up with Adesanya, took to Twitter to share a supportive message with his former rival, now friend. Jones wrote, "Hey, @Stylebender, I just want to let you know I support your decision to take a break from fighting. Taking those last 3 years off was one of the best decisions I've made. Always put you first, brother. Protect your heart, protect your mind and spirit. Proud of you, champ." After Israel Adesanya's unexpected loss at UFC 293, there was speculation about a potential immediate rematch with Sean Strickland. However, UFC President Dana White recently confirmed at a press conference that Strickland, also known as Tarzan, will be facing the winner of the Khamzat Chimaev vs. Kamaru Usman next. While Adesanya is preparing for an extended break, it's unlikely to be as lengthy as Jon Jones' 3-year hiatus. Given Adesanya's history of eagerness to compete, he fought 8 times in the past 3 years, he might make a comeback sooner than fans anticipate. After the recent announcement that the UFC and USADA would be parting ways in 2024, Jon Jones, who had previous run-ins with USADA, spoke out on X. In his message, Jones reflected on his history with USADA, noting past accusations involving substances like clomiphene and letrozole in 2015 and turinabol metabolite in 2017. Despite these challenges, Jones asserted his innocence and expressed his resilience, stating, "Man, I survived USADA. First, they said I was guilty of having picograms. Then, they considered me innocent. Next, picograms became legal. Guess what? I'm still here, still unbeaten. That bullshit no contest over DC needs to be taken off my record. I've never cheated in this sport, and I will stand by that until the day I die." Recently, Israel Adesanya and Jon Jones had a face-to-face encounter, creating an unforgettable moment that captured the attention of numerous fans. Meta's new Threads platform, the UFC middleweight champion shared a heartwarming video from International Fight Week in Las Vegas, showcasing a joyful interaction between him and Jones. After years of intense rivalry and heated exchanges, the former UFC adversaries seem to have reconciled their differences. During Jon Jones' hiatus from the UFC, a highly publicized Twitter feud unfolded between him and Israel Adesanya, with their dislike for each other evident. Speculations even arose about The Last Stylebender potentially moving up a weight class to challenge Jones in the light heavyweight division. However, recent developments suggest a potential shift in their relationship, indicating that the two fighters have patched things up. Following Jon Jones' triumphant return to the UFC after over 3 years, where he defeated Cyril Gane at UFC 285, the spotlight is now on his anticipated matchup against former champion Stipe Miocic. Miocic's last fight was a devastating knockout loss to Francis Ngannou at UFC 260 in 2021, resulting in him losing his title to the Cameroonian fighter. In an interview, Francis Ngannou, also known as The Predator, expressed his respect for Miocic, still considering him the best heavyweight in the UFC. Ngannou went on to predict that Jon Jones, aka Bones, would face a tough challenge against Miocic in their potential matchup. Israel Adesanya recently stirred excitement among fight fans by sharing a poster on Instagram for UFC 297, teasing a trilogy MMA fight against his longtime rival and current UFC lightweight champion Alex Pereira. However, it didn't take long for fans to realize that Adesanya was playing a prank and promoting a product. In a subsequent Instagram story featuring Alexander Volkanovski laughing, Adesanya captioned it with a playful "psych." Fans quickly caught on to the prank and the MMA community started reacting to Izzy's antics. A fan with the username tweeted, "Israel Adesanya just broke the internet even after being 3-2 in his last 5. With an 80 ice time, we face the facts. Israel Adesanya is this era's Conor McGregor." Israel Adesanya has had social media banters with Jon Jones before, creating an enticing rivalry. Adesanya revealed that the feud began when Jones, initially a fan, unfollowed him on Instagram. The rivalry intensified as both fighters became dismissive of each other's achievements, with Adesanya setting a time frame and venue for a potential showdown. He has criticized Jones for not transitioning to the heavyweight division despite dominating the light heavyweight category. The collision course between Adesanya and Jones seemed inevitable. In the rivalry between Israel Adesanya and Jon Jones, Adesanya suggested that Jones is grappling with insecurity as he's no longer the dominating figure he once was, a role now claimed by Adesanya himself. Adesanya also pointed to Jones tarnishing his legacy with controversial actions outside the octagon. Responding to Jones' claim that he would dominate Adesanya inside the octagon, Adesanya dismissed it, stating that Jones was likely saying what he needed to boost his confidence. Adesanya acknowledged Jones as a living legend, but emphasized his journey towards legendary status. He confidently stated that they would eventually fight, specifying that he had already set a date and chosen a venue. Even UFC President Dana White has expressed interest in this potential super fight. As the anticipation builds for potential matchups in the UFC, it's essential to dive into the background of one of the key players in this drama. Israel Adesanya, born on July 22, 1989, is a multifaceted athlete with a rich history in mixed martial arts, kickboxing, and boxing. Currently competing in the UFC middleweight division, Adesanya has already left an indelible mark. He's a former two-time UFC middleweight champion and has challenged for the Glory Middleweight Championship in kickboxing. As of September 12, 2023, he holds the #1 spot in the UFC middleweight rankings and is ranked number 9 in the UFC men's pound-for-pound rankings as of November 14, 2023. Adesanya's journey to the pinnacle of combat sports began in Lagos, Nigeria, where he was born the eldest of 5 children. After a brief stint in Ghana, his family settled in Rotorua, New Zealand when he was 10. Adesanya's early interest lay in Japanese anime rather than sports, and he faced bullying during high school, which later became a driving force behind his decision to pursue martial arts. After high school, Adesanya pursued higher education in computer design, but ultimately shifted gears at 18, inspired by the Muay Thai film Ong Bak, to start a career in kickboxing. He compiled an impressive amateur record of 32-0 before turning professional, eventually moving to Auckland at 21 to train in mixed martial arts under Eugene Behrman at City Kickboxing. Despite all his victories, fans are most excited about a potential clash between Adesanya and Jon Jones. This has always created a fascinating storyline in the world of MMA for everyone. Jonathan Dwight Jones, born on July 19, 1987, is an accomplished American mixed martial artist currently holding the title of UFC heavyweight champion. Jones has been a professional competitor since 2008, making significant strides in his career. A former 2-time UFC light heavyweight champion, Jones made history by becoming the youngest champion in UFC history at the age of 23 with his victory over Mauricio Rua. Numerous records, including the most title defenses, most wins, and the longest win streak, underscore his dominance in the lightweight heavyweight division. Throughout much of his championship reign, Jones has been widely regarded as the best pound-for-pound fighter globally, despite a controversial disqualification against Matt Hamill. A result disputed by Hamill and UFC President Dana White, Jones has never been stopped nor outscored in his career. However, his journey has been marked by challenges, including multiple controversies between 2015 and 2017, resulting in the temporary loss of his title due to disciplinary actions. Jones faced setbacks with arrests and positive drug tests, but he made a triumphant return in 2018 by reclaiming the championship with a victory over Alexander Gustafsson. In 2020, Jones voluntarily vacated the title amid a pay dispute with UFC President Dana White, expressing his intent to move up to the heavyweight division. After a hiatus of over 3 years, Jones returned to the octagon in 2023 and secured the UFC heavyweight championship by defeating Cyril Gane. His legacy in mixed martial arts is firmly established, and he's widely considered one of the best fighters in the sport's history. So, who would win in the ultimate showdown in your opinion? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for sticking by to the end. Thanks for watching. Until next time.